Welcome all of you. So back once again, normal form as I had promised you all. Very simple thing. Try to understand what is normal form of equation of a line. Now if I have the x and y axis here, okay, and I have a line going like this, I can draw a perpendicular. It is this perpendicular, that is the length of this perpendicular is p. So the length of this perpendicular line is always p. Okay, so this line is p, and angle alpha, there is one alpha also. This alpha is how much the perpendicular is making with this angle, positive direction of x-axis. Now the line can go like this, the line can also go like this, then this is my p. And what is alpha? Okay, so alpha is this angle. Okay, I am just giving you the 4 cases. Now the line can go like this also. Here this is p and alpha is this, see, with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay, and then I can have the line going like this also. This is p, okay, and alpha is this full angle. Okay, now whatever this angle, whatever sine, cos, tan value you get for this angle, that will apply. So this is how, this is normal form. And how do we write it? How do we write the normal form? What is p and what is alpha? I just told you. How do we write it? Okay, so the normal form is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. This is the normal form. Here you give the length, here you find the sine of the angle, here you find the cos of the angle, and x and y are any coordinates of any point on this line. Okay, so find the equation of the line whose p is 3 and alpha. So if you see a sum with p and alpha, you have to go for this. Put a 3. Here it is, can I write straight? Y by 1 by root 2, because sine alpha, sine 45, x into 1 by root 2. Okay, x plus y is 3 root 2. Okay, is the equation of the line. So if I give one more set of value, p is equal to 5 and alpha is equal to 135, then what? Okay, so I'll just change this, okay, and let's see what we get. So x cos 135. Now cos 135 is minus, I'll put a root 2 here, plus y sin 135, okay, that is 1 by root 2, which is equal to 5 because p is 5. Okay, so here it becomes y minus x is equal to 5 root 2 is the equation of the line. Okay, so here is the equation of the line. So I just did it for 2 different values of p and alpha. Okay, so let us now see the next question. Find the equation of the line at 3 units from the origin. Now this is what you have to understand, that it is from the origin, the distance is 3 units, such that tan alpha is 5 by 12, alpha is the acute angle. So here instead of giving us alpha, they have given us tan alpha. So the moment they give us tan alpha, alpha, then 5, 12. Remember you used to do this in 9th standard. Okay, then by Pythagoras this becomes 13. Get your sine alpha is 5 by 13. Get your cos alpha is 12 by 13. So now put it, x sin cos alpha into 12 by 13 plus y into 5 by 13, which is equal to 3. Okay, so 12x plus 5y is equal to 39. So 12x plus 5y minus 39 is equal to 0. Okay, so what we are going to do now are, we are going to do few questions. Okay, we are going to do a few questions based on all the types of equations of lines that we have learned. Reduce the equation, this equation, to slope intercept form. Okay, to slope intercept form and find from it the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so 2x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. To find from it the slope and y-intercept. Now here we will have to first get it in the slope intercept form, which is y is equal to mx y is equal to mx plus c form. Okay, so we take this to the other side and y is equal to 2 by 3x minus 5 by 3. So the slope here is 2 by 3. Slope is 2 by 3. Okay. And the y-intercept, the y-intercept c is minus 5 by 3. So this is the slope intercept form. This was the general form. From that we made the slope intercept form. Okay, let's see the next question. Find the inclination of this given line. So we'll do this sum now. Find the inclination of this given line. Inclination means, again, slope is m, inclination is theta, and slope is equal to tan theta. So we are going to find the theta now. Now root 3y is minus x minus 6. Y is equal to minus x by root 3 minus 6 by root 3. Okay, so we get m. Now remember, this is not inclination, and m is minus 1 by root 3, which is equal to, now tan theta or tan alpha, whatever you say, is 1 by root 3. Okay, tan of this, it is 1 by minus 1 by root 3. Okay, now if I see here, all sine, tan and cos. Tan is positive here and here. These two places tan is positive, tan is negative in these two places. So here theta is 150 degrees. Okay, theta is 150 degrees is our value. Okay, so we find the inclination which is 150 degree. Let's see the next question. So these are, to sum up all the types that we have learnt, here are few questions. So next is reduce the equation to the normal form. Okay, reduce the equation to the normal form and hence find the values of alpha and p. Okay, now this is the equation. How do we convert it to the normal form? Now x plus y minus root 2 is equal to 0. X by root 2 plus y by root 2 is equal to 1. Now see, we have got it in the x by a plus y by b. Okay, now this is not the normal form. We can write x cos 45 degree plus y sin 45 degree is equal to 1. Okay, x cos 45 plus y sin 45 is equal to 1. Now this is the normal form. Okay, so alpha is equal to 45 degree. Okay, and hence find the values of alpha and of p. So let's find p also. P is equal to 1. Okay, so this is one nice question for convert to normal form and then find alpha and p. Reduce to normal form. Here is another question. Okay, so reduce to normal form. They are not saying find alpha and p here. So here there is a small problem here. What we can do here is 4x plus 3y is equal to 9. Take these two and find the root of the squares of this. That is root over 4 square plus 3 square, which is 16 plus 9, 25, that is 5. Okay, so 4 by 5 x plus 3 by 5 y is equal to 9 by 5. Okay, so now we have got it in the normal form. Okay, where cos alpha is equal to 4 by 5, sin alpha is equal to 3 by 5, and the p is equal to 9 by 5. Okay, p is equal to 9 by 5. So we have all the values, give them this also. Okay, don't leave it here. So that is it. So that is it from this chapter of straight lines. Okay, so my next video is going to be on circles. We are going to start from circles. Please see the videos sequentially. I am telling you once again. Okay, and if you are liking the videos, please leave a comment behind, and also do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. Thanks all of you. Bye then.